Hi guys, it's Nat here. Hope you're all well. It's absolutely freezing here. We had a horrible day yesterday with the winds and hail all day, so it's nice to have it a bit more settled today. I was able to get the dog out for a walk. I wanted to come in and do a quick little project with these guys, something a little bit different. If you're like me, I pick up these fake flowers all the time in the second-hand shops. Have 2 tubs full of them. Big ones, little ones, all sorts. I don't know why I picked them up necessarily, because these are way too big and I wouldn't use them for anything. I don't tend to use them for making general crafts around the house, but I do like the colours and that. And I have broken them up before and used petals as layering underneath other flowers on journals and that, so I will keep some of the petals for that. But as they're so big, I did find a way that I could utilise them to make smaller flowers quite easily for my journals as well. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do some die cutting and see if we can cut some of these petals down so I can show you how good they look cut down into smaller flowers. It's a great way to recycle these because there are so many that are put into the second-hand shops, and they would probably, especially these, they're a bit mangled, so what would people do with them? You could reuse the leaves as well. The leaves I don't mind the size of for on the cover of journals, quite flat and easy to use. You could also though cut those down. I might try that in the future. But today we're just going to focus on the petals. I have done that previously, I think, in a video with a black flower for my Creep on June project. This is a lovely flower though. That one might stay the way it is. Again, I don't know if I'd use it on anything because it's so big, but the way it's put together is quite nice actually. Just a scrappy fabric flower, so I'll probably just keep that the way it is. So what I will do is get to taking these apart a bit, grabbing some of the petals out ready to go, and then we'll do some die cutting. I also have a project that I'm in the middle of at the moment, and I thought while I've got my flowers and the big shot out, I might die cut some of the materials that I'm using in that. So I've got some of this. I don't know what this will be like, but I thought I might try die cutting that, see how it goes. It's an embroidery project. Got some paper bag here that I might use, and just a couple of other scrappy bits of material. Now I'll also grab just some scrap bits of white paper, and I might layer my petals in between that. I just find it helps do a nice clean cut. And if it cuts through all of it, you get some paper flowers as well. And even though they're going to be white scrap paper, I can always colour them in the future for collage fodder. so here are a few of the flowers that I made with the petals that we die cut. They are a bit scrappy with some folded petals and that. I don't mind that look, especially if it's going in something a bit shabby. However, I'm sure if you sprayed them with a bit of water and sat them under a book or something, that might fix the curl. So I might do that with some of the petals that are really bad. But I love how these turned out, and I love being able to reuse the petals to make more flowers that I would use. So, and you can stack them up with each other like I have here. That's got 3 of the petals together. Or you can add some paper or other materials, swap it about a bit. Now I do have different bling and that I could put in the middle. That'd look really cute with buttons as well, so I might sit down and do some with buttons sometime and see what I think. But I just wanted to come on and do a quick little video to show you how I would die cut the petals and make other flowers out of them. Also different shaped dies would be nice to use as well. So I hope that gave you some ideas. I have tubs full of these flowers, so I can die cut a whole heap, have them ready to go like this, all different colours, and then stack them together when I want to. So I'm going to do that, I think, because I think that would take a lot of the bulk down of the big flowers that I've got, make them easier to store. I also have this little lot full of the scrap paper that we use to layer over the material to help it cut. And I'm going to sit down in front of the TV, I think, with my watercolours and other mediums, maybe some distress crayons, that sort of thing, and have fun colouring them in one day, and then they'll be ready for art journaling or collaging. So that was a really fun thing to do, so give it a go. I hope you will enjoy it. I suppose if you don't have a die cut with your flower dies, you could just trace, you know, just draw a flower on them and cut it out, although that would be quite fiddly. But anyway, have some fun and enjoy yourselves. So take care, be good, and I will see you again soon. Bye.